Hey guys, one of my most requested videos is to do a review on my double stroller and how much I really like it. I have a lot of information I want to talk about, so let's go ahead and get started. This is the City Select Baby Jogger Makes It. You can get it at Babies R Us, Target, Bye Bye Baby, jogger.com. At least you can get that on their website. And it does sell for $4.99. This is one of the more expensive strollers that I have seen. I do not have any other double stroller to compare it to, but this is what I have and I like it. It's durable, the fabric feels nice and thick, and the attachments that you get with it to put the pieces on are durable and sturdy as well. If I were to start over in the parent world, I would have started out with purchasing a double stroller. I think in the long run it would have saved me money, and I knew that I wanted more than one child, so really if I were to start all over, I would have just purchased a double stroller and used it as a single stroller up until I had my next child. I chose the color red, not because it was my favorite color, but because I felt like I could spot it easy. If we were doing conventions with YouTube, if we were out and about in a busy area and maybe Jared had the stroller, I would be able to spot the red stroller a little faster. I do like the fabric. A lot of times what I've used is just baby wipes to wipe areas off. I've used hot water and a washcloth, and it seems to clean and stay clean nicely. Before I show you how I assemble and disassemble the stroller, I will say that it is very easy to push. If just Jackson is in it, it doesn't feel top heavy or unbalanced. If you push it on a paved path, it's very easy. For me, I have to give a little umph when I turn the stroller, and I have used the stroller on a gravel path and it worked wonderful. I wouldn't want to go do that if you are one that goes jogging on like rough terrain. I don't think this would be very good. But if you were just to go on a nice paved path, I think this is great. I'm gonna go ahead and disassemble this and show you guys how it works for me. As far as the car seat goes, they have adapters for almost all the car seats that you can get. This adapter is for my Graco car seat, and you can get other different attachments for different car seats that you have. You just purchase the separate attachments for what car seat you have. Taking off the car seat adapter is very easy. I just push back just a little bit and then I unclick it, just like that. Take that off. Whatever car seat adapters you have, there will be the little adapters that you put on the side of this to attach to put your car seat on. So I'm gonna take those off. Jackson's seat right here has a really nice cover like this. I just push these two buttons down and pop it right off and it comes off. These attachments right here are for a second seat. So if you are going to use this as a just one seated stroller, then you wouldn't need them. If you are going to use this just for a single child, there are two different areas that you can attach them. If you want your child to be sitting higher up, you can put him right here and he'll sit nice and high. If you wanted to sit right here, just a little bit lower, which you probably would put him right there anyway, he would sit right here, and he has two options right there. When I fold the stroller, I make sure that the handle is down. There's a little button right here that you can push down to make it shorter, or you can pull it all the way up when you're pushing it. So I pull this down. I make sure there's nothing in my bin basket right here. This holds a lot of stuff when you're out shopping. And then to fold it, there are two things that you pull up right here. This is one thing I don't like about it, is I feel like pulling these take every effort that I have to lift these up and pull. And then you just fold it just like that. It does fold easy once you get them off. Okay, so this is what it looks like folded. I'm going to go ahead and assemble up for you. You lift it up just like this. It is pretty easy to assemble. When I get the stroller out of the cart, this is what I do first. I take the little attachments and put them right here on the bottom. This is to put Jackson's seat in. I take Jackson's seat and I push these little buttons down. I find where it needs to go in these little attachments, and I put it in just like that. There is a button on the back of this thing that I wish I would have known about when I first got it. You can push it up and you can put this in a different position for your child. So Jackson can lay down and sleep. He can sit all the way up. Usually I lean it a little bit, so he's leaning a little bit back. And then when you get to Calvin's car seat, you have the little adapters that you just put right in, and they click in. You take his car seat, I kind of lean it forward a little bit, and you kind of align it with this, and you wait till you heard it click, and his is in and good to go. The brake is right here. You lift that up and it won't go. You can lift it down and it goes. And then if you want to shop and not hold the handle so high, you can put it down or put it up and you're good to go. This isn't just for 2 kids. You can actually use it for 3 kids. There is a little glider part that you can purchase to put on the back of this. So maybe here in a few years when I have my 3rd, Jackson can stand on the glider. I can have Calvin right here and my newborn little girl, maybe, right here. So you can actually fit 3 people. The configurations are crazy. I could have Calvin down here and Jackson up here. When Calvin doesn't need a car seat anymore, I will not have this and I will purchase another actual red seat. They can both face each other. One can face away, one can face me. They can both face away from each other. There are many, really, if it faces this way, it faces this way. So there are many different ways that the kids can face. There really are only a few things that I don't like about this. The one main thing that I hate about it is closing it. I feel like this gets stuck. When I try and lift it up, I'm always like, come on, it feels sticky. It's like, there has to be an easier way. I don't really like actually trying to close it. And the other thing I don't love about it is when Calvin was a really little baby and we were going on conventions, I wanted to order the bassinet attachment and have Calvin in the bassinet and not always his car seat, but you could not fit a seat and a bassinet. It could only be a little bassinet. So those are like really the only 2 things I really don't like about it. I think the price is completely worth it. It is like an investment. I will have the stroller until I'm done having kids. I will have the stroller for a very long time. Jared and I only have 1 car and it is not a family car. It is just a car, and so this does take up quite a bit of space in our trunk, but any stroller that we've had in the past has taken up space in the trunk as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what it looks like getting in our trunk and what we have attached when putting it in the trunk. We can close this up just how it is and fit it in the trunk if there is nothing else in it. We just lift it up and close it just like this, and it's just a little bulky is all, and we put it in our trunk. Something I should say is there's a bar right here that you can hold the stroller up by and do that as well. That's easy. But now that I have this all naked for you, what it will look like in our trunk. Again, I don't like that this takes forever to pull. Let's go put it in our trunk. Okay, I first start by putting the actual stroller in the car. And then the child. And then I put the seat and the adapters just right on top of it. It takes up quite a bit of our trunk, but considering this is just a car, I don't think it's too bad. We still can fit a suitcase over here and maneuver things and get where we need to go for a weekend. Well, that is my review for my double stroller. I hope that I answered your questions and I hope that you guys liked this video. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Bye.